I'm Christian Hardy. This is the University Daily Kansan Arts and Culture Podcast. I'm, like I said, Christian Hardy. This is Ryan Wright and Jarrett Rogers. I'm the Associate Arts and Culture Editor at the Kansan.
I'm the Arts and Culture Editor.
And I'm a staff writer.
And we're going to talk about Kanye West today, the only thing that matters, on February 11, 2016, the day we've been waiting for like months now.
They've been waiting for what?
More than a month.
Like 3 years?
Yeah, a couple years, yeah.
It's finally here.
2.5 years.
Kanye finally blessed us.
He came through. Yeezus came through. So we all went to the theater in Lawrence to watch the Yeezy Season 3 / I guess The Life of Pablo debut.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. I know Ryan tweeted that it was a 10 out of 10 album, like on first listen.
That was, all right. That was like, I wasn't serious. But I do think it's a 10 out of 10 classic album. First listen, I like it.
It's really good. It's really good. I'll let Jared go.
Album-wise, I'm not 100% sure yet. I liked it, but it's hard, like Ryan said, in that setting to really get a good idea of how good the album was. But as a spectacle and as an event, it was amazing. There's nothing like it. When you've got Kanye walking out with Lamar Odom just randomly, and then follows it up with A$AP Rocky and 2 Chainz and everyone else behind him just rocking out to his album. As a spectacle, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I feel like we have so much to talk about because Lamar Odom, that wasn't even the only thing thinking of, but
I think the posse, spotting the posse was like one of the best parts.
It was so fun. It was so fun. Yeah. I thought it was great. As far as, I saw a tweet earlier today, I keep on mentioning Twitter, that it was grown men were crying in theaters today. Think about that.
Where?
I mean, just in general, can't think about it. There was someone out there crying because that happened. That had to have happened.
Yeezy blessed us. You have to try.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure one of those models was crying though. At the very end, I think he was.
You think so?
Yeah, the power of the music.
It was crazy though. Honestly, just all the things that went into that. It wasn't just a listening party. It was it was crazy. It was hard to believe what I was watching.
Yeah, there was so much. Who would have thought Lamar? He would walk out with Lamar Odom, of all people.
That was crazy. So he walks in, he sits Lamar Odom down, sits his family. I tweeted out that Saint West didn't, he wasn't there.
No appearance
from Saint West.
I was really disappointed.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it would have been a great first public appearance for Saint.
North and Kim were wearing the same outfit.
Yes.
That was cute.
Always got it. You know, it would have been great if, at the end, he brought out Saint West and he put him up.
Lion Kingdom.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'd be perfect. So then he does that. He walks to his little
DJ
booth and just plugs in his MacBook and starts playing the album.
How much is that MacBook worth?
Honestly, apparently it's worth $10 million because Martin Shkreli is.
I think we're gonna see the aux cord on eBay at some point.
Yeah.
I think the aux cord has a lot of value.
It's so much.
Think about how many hands touch that aux cord.
Yeah. Imagine if Jay-Z would have touched it. Everyone's going crazy on Twitter because he mentioned Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm. Was he there?
Yeah. People were saying that him and Jay-Z were on the floor at the end. Or Chance and Jay-Z were on the floor at the end. Chance and Jay-Z came down. Anyways, the first track it starts off as a gospel track, literally.
Yeah.
Other than I don't know who the baby is talking or crying.
I want to say it's North, but
same. I have no idea. It's too hard to tell.
It could be any baby.
Yeah, it really could be any baby.
That Chance verse, that was the best Chance verse since Acid Rap. That was so good.
I don't feel like Chance really took the spotlight still, but it was really good. It was crazy. And it was basically an a cappella verse. There was very low instrumentals.
Yeah.
And it was the perfect song for him too, just as a fit. Chance, his just cadence and tenor was perfect for that song.
Right. Right when it opens, you feel like Chance is this is a Chance song. You really feel like that.
I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say he does fit the song, but I couldn't see that being on a Chance album.
I mean, I don't know. On Surf, it could have fit. You haven't listened very much to Surf.
I've listened to the first 3 songs. I can't get.
Then the next track is you get a little DJ drop at the beginning from Metro Boomin.
Oh, okay. I've heard people say that they don't like that, but I love that drop. That was perfect.
It was surprising. That's for sure.
I don't know that on a Kanye album, I want Metro Boomin coming in with it.
Right.
I love Metro Boomin.
That's how I feel. I felt like I was listening to Purple Rain for 2 seconds. I was like, what is this? Yeah. But it was a good song. Future, he was on the first and second half of the track. Mm-hmm. I think he had a verse in the second half.
one of those verses, didn't it sound like he wasn't using auto-tune at all?
Yeah,
It did.
yeah.
It
And
sounded a
good.
lot different.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
It
I thought it was a
sounded
good
good.
verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that when I was watching it. That was, I mean, it doesn't like stand out to me. What stands out to me is that Future was on a track with Kanye West, not the track itself. It was a good
Is
track.
that surprising?
That's surprising to me.
Why is that surprising?
I
to
don't
you?
think so.
I don't know. I mean, I get that the Kanye's riding the Future wave, but other
Especially after Facts, which is basically like a cover of Jumpman in a way.
than, yeah, it was. Yeah, right.
So
I don't know. I just didn't see them two collaborating. Like I didn't think they were in the same like lane at all. Or, it was. I liked it. Like I was surprised that I ended up liking it, but I did.
what the Future song?
The Future song.
You
Yeah.
were surprised?
I was surprised I liked
Okay.
it. When I hear the Metro Boomin drop, I did not think I would like that song. Like,
I was nervous when the Metro Boomin
Right.
drop came in.
yeah.
What did y'all think was gonna happen?
I thought it was gonna be another Facts, but like on the first
I don't
drop.
think like. But okay, speaking of Facts, which is like basically a freestyle, right? That freestyle, like the acapella freestyle, that
Acapella
was
freestyle.
so good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like fun. You
Yeah.
know?
That came towards the end. That was like the last thing before Real Friends, I think.
No, that was pretty
I think-
early.
I think it was about halfway through.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think it was like third or fourth.
I think it was like yeah.
No, you guys are wrong.
It
You
was
guys are
fourth
wrong.
or fifth, easily.
Anyways, all right. It's good. Like,
Yeah.
and everyone was laughing the entire time in
Yeah.
the theater when we were watching that.
And it showed that he had a sense of humor about everything. That he was willing to, while he clearly takes his art seriously, he was also spazzing out a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, he had a lot of funny lines. I
Yeah.
thought.
He had a lot of funny lines, and also just mentioning like humor. Kanye, me and Jared were just talking about this. He seems like so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems. I've never seen him look
Yeah.
so happy. And like that's another part of what made it like so surreal was that like Kanye West was like enjoying something.
Yeah, he's married. He has kids. All of his friends were there.
Yeah.
He's playing this album. He got his third collection. His shoes are crazy popular.
Yeah.
Number one Christmas present.
Number one Christmas present.
Apparently.
It's not. This isn't easy, like he
Right.
told us.
Yeah.
Making the video game was not easy.
Right.
When
Yes,
he goes to San Francisco.
We have so many things to talk about. So yeah, there's a video game that he announced, like only one about his mom
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
it. I think the goal is probably the objective is to get his mom to heaven.
Yeah. I think it's
Um,
like a Flappy Bird.
It looks like it's like
Type thing.
64-bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he all it said was coming soon, so they're not gonna release date or anything like that. But I'll play it. Like, I'll spend $1. I'll
Yeah.
spend $3. I'll top it out at $3. Like I'll spend
$3.
$3.
I wouldn't pay $3 for it. For a Flappy
I feel like it's
Bird,
gonna be like a 5-minute game. Like you're gonna play it for 5 minutes and she's gonna get to heaven.
I would pay $3 for it if it's like a new song on it.
Facts. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would too. The new version of Facts, we didn't really talk about that. He reworked it. I mean, it's hard to explain exactly what he did, but it just kind of cleaned it
Just
up.
sounded better.
He just
I thought it sounded the same.
really.
I
You
didn't
thought
notice any
I thought it
difference.
changed
I think-
completely.
I don't know what it was, but something about it was better.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the setting that made it better or what.
It's hard to
but
tell after
it-
one listen.
Yeah.
Completely,
Yeah, it definitely changed my mindset on it.
Yeah, and I like it. I liked it a lot better because I had stopped listening to Facts, but if that came out like that version, I would start listening to it. Again.
I've probably heard Facts maybe 3 times.
Yeah, it's not a good Kanye song.
I mean,
Well,
but the thing was, when that released, people were like, "Oh, Kanye fell off. He's trash now." That was just like you can tell that he made that in like
He made it. It's like a meme rap.
it was
Yeah.
Like,
not going to be on the album.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the second I heard it, it was like, oh,
Yeah,
this isn't going to
that's
be on
like
the
a
album.
f-
He's just doing
It's just
something.
like a fun thing that he just did on New Year's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Going through the rest of the album, there was the Rihanna feature, there was a Weekend
thought it was
feature.
Both of those were
I
great.
don't know what you guys think about both. Yeah.
As far as features, I mean, Rihanna was good. The Weeknd was good. I mean, I think we can all agree that Chance was the best feature.
Chance was the best feature. Chance was the best feature.
yes.
I mean, I really did like Future's non-auto-tune verse.
I did too, but that Chance,
that
I haven't
Chance.
heard Chance rap like that in years.
Yeah, it reminded me. He did when he won XXL Freshman. He did a freestyle kind of like that, and it reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah.
The Weekend I liked a lot because it was very short Weekend. Like it was just like one bar, like 4 lines, and then
Yeah.
Kanye comes back in and like
It hit on exactly what The Weeknd is talented at,
Yeah.
and that is getting in, doing something real good, and getting out before you can mess it up.
right. We could talk about all the people who were there. So Travis Scott walked out with them.
Yeah. Favorite cameo for me, Young Thug as a model. How
Yeah,
crazy
you know
was
what's
that?
crazy? I actually did not recognize that was Young Thug at first.
Me and
didn't
Ryan
either.
argued about it.
I didn't
And he
either,
was
'cause
on
I
the he was on the,
like, I was like, look at this guy, Jared. He looks sad. And then I was like, is that Young Thug?
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I didn't
That
want
was
to
very
believe.
yeah, because he looked so much cleaner and
Yeah.
like I don't know, he just looked different. Like and
You couldn't notice his tattoos really on his face.
right,
Yeah.
that was
That's
the biggest
why
thing,
I didn't think it was
he
him,
looked
'cause I
darker.
couldn't
I think
see
he
it.
might have. I think they might have put makeup on him
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably did.
because he looked really dark. And they
Even
kept,
with the face tattoos, he wouldn't like that's the aesthetic of the show.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be like strange
Right.
from the have face.
I don't think so either. It might have been like it might have been the Bancroft or whoever put it together.
Yeah,
Her decision. Or,
Kanye's friend.
who knows how much rule Kanye had over the? I mean, I'm sure he had plenty, but
He had
I was
as much as he wanted, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way Kanye was going to just like stand back.
Yeah, right. Clothes wise, they were way more colorful this year.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
neon yellow. Well, Young Thug's wearing neon yellow.
All
Ian Carter's
yellow.
wearing neon yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy that's in the front is wearing that pink,
With the dreads.
kind of like a magenta, I guess.
Yeah.
And then with the pink dreads, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a lot more color. And the shoes wise, there was the camo boots. There was a whole new thing. There was a whole new shoe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like laced all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a combat boot.
Yeah.
In a way.
That cut off like mid ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like those.
I thought
They were
everything
alright.
looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye talked about another thing with the shoes that Kanye talked about, like it's official now, which we hadn't really heard, that he was gonna make them more like widely available and cheaper. He says. We'll see how that.
He said that in the past.
Yeah,
but
he said it in the past.
Even like no matter how available the shoes are, they're still gonna sell out and they're still gonna be hard to get.
They should. Yeah, I think they will too.
The only way for them to be like just readily available would be like put them in Walmart. Like same level of like
Yeah,
production
I
as
would
like
say-
Skechers or something.
Yeah, like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I mean, it would take a lot of releases for them to like.
But I don't think anyone wants that to happen in the same way.
Yeah.
I think
I can guarantee you that Ryan, who has a pair of Yeezys, does not want them to release
Ryan doesn't want
thousands and
anyone else
thousands
to
of
buy
pairs of
another pair of
Yeezys.
Yeezys.
Well, I mean, I don't want them to re-release the ones I have. I'll
Yeah.
tell you all that. But the ones I don't have,
Yeah.
I need them.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And you get them at a price that you can afford.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to go down like crazy.
No.
Like they're not going to be like $80.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the question. What is a price drop in
Yeah,
Kanye
price drop
terms?
could be $190.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. As far as what anything else that you guys let's just let's like our favorite part of the show real quick, and then we'll just like wrap it up.
Young Thug.
Young Thug was your favorite more than any Kanye
Anything.
thing.
Okay. All right. So I'll just go through it. I think Faye's my favorite song on the album. Either that or Wolves. Even though he changed Wolves a little bit, I still like it. Young Thug, that song he played. That's like my new favorite song.
That was
I
crazy.
love that.
It was crazy. I'll let
That's
you
what
go.
I loved.
I loved Wolves. I think part of it is because we'd heard it so long ago, and it's like it's finally coming around. It's finally here. I think that there's something to that, and I just think that that is a 100% Kanye song. I think when you hear that opening beat, it's Kanye. And yeah, the cameos were amazing.
Yeah.
All of them. I wasn't disappointed in one. Lamar was amazing, and then just seeing everyone kind of rock out to the album was crazy.
Yeah.
I'll say a few things. I was really happy this stream was like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It was like it actually looked like a movie. Like
Yeah.
it really did. Tidal did a great job. Much as it kind of pains me to say that.
Yeah.
Tidal did a great job. The opening track, I'd love to see Chance have that verse. That was as of now, before I've listened to the whole album again, that's my favorite track. I was most like thrown off guard by that track, and honestly, I've tweeted this too, but it seemed like so surreal. Like that was my favorite part of it. Like it
Yeah.
was, he did all of this, and like it was.
And it
was a
came
real.
so
It
fast
came.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like he just walked out and started playing it, and then the album itself was
Yeah.
really short.
What do you guys think about that? The length?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the songs were good. So.
I think Kanye knows we don't want to listen to an hour-long album.
Yeah. He used to do those long albums like
Yeah.
College Dropout and like Registration, but personally, 10 songs, short albums. That's what I'm into.
Right. All right. That's it. The Life of Pablo, season 3, all today, and that's it for us. Come back next week for your next podcast.